I'm gonna say that in English.
Fear men.
Fear men. But
There's a reason I don't have kids. Oh.
Do you?
But there are some guys that will lie though.
you're about to judge me. Which name I will not mention. Hi, I'm Zem.
I'm Jemima Usunde.
And we're here to
goPlay.
Okay.
Do you believe in keeping a separate investment or account from your significant other?
Yes.
Okay.
And no, let me explain why. No. Okonriburu. I'm gonna say that in English.
Fear men.
Fear men. But that aside, I feel like everybody should have like their own individual assets and investments in a marriage. Do I think you should hide them? I don't think you should hide it. Do I also think you should disclose it willy-nilly? I don't know.
So what exactly are you saying?
I'm just saying, if they ask, tell them. But if they don't ask,
It's not necessary.
that's all. But will you tell your husband all the money you have? What's your number one rule when lending someone money?
Oh, that's very easy. I do not give out money that I have no problem with not getting back.
That's a good.
What's your opinion on buying versus renting a home?
I feel like if you're younger, as opposed to buying a home, it just makes more sense to rent a home and then use whatever money you would have used to buy a home to invest in something that is giving you a good return. How do you budget for vacations or travel expenses?
That's a good one. I've not had time to rearrange my life based on the new current economic status of the country. I plan ahead. Some of these airlines, they do air miles, they do discount sales. I buy that, I hold on to it, I add some money to it, and I'm able to book. Even Ghana, somebody has to plan now to go to Ghana. But yeah, usually I would plan ahead because it just makes it more affordable.
Hotels as well. If you book early, you get like early bed offers. So you can have like a hotel that is typically like $500 per night. That's like ends up being like $150 per night when you're booking. Yes, because they do early bed. Because at that point,
I need some travel tips. Yeah. What expense categories do you spend the most and least on?
I think most is food. The least I spend on, like, I was going to say like fueling expense, but fuel is not like
transportation. Nah, that's gone up.
Transportation is not very high.
That's gone up.
List, so I'm not sure.
The one I spend the least on is refund because I don't borrow money.
How would you describe your financial life?
My financial life is very responsible.
That's good.
I think I even spend more on people than myself, and by people I mean my mom and dad. So I prioritize savings. Like, I prioritize it and I don't save in naira.
You pay yourself, you never save in naira. What banking service would you like that isn't available right now or is currently not offered properly?
It exists, but like not really, you know. PTA, personal travel allowance. They can help us a little bit with the interest rate on fixed deposit and all these things. It used to be so much higher before. Now it's so insignificant, I don't even bother with it. I don't like that we don't have a credit system. Everybody has to buy things outrightly in Nigeria for the most part. What are some good habits for building wealth over time?
Investments and the power of compounded interest. I will always preach compounding interest. What do you consider financially stable? Are you financially stable?
I think being financially stable is being able to afford everything that you need. So yes, I would say that I'm financially stable. Okay. Financially buoyant is when I can now afford some extra wants that are not necessities. It'll be nice to have a private jet.
Why?
Oh, I like this question. Basically, how do you live in Nigeria? But let me rephrase that. How do you handle unexpected expenses?
So I sort of have how they all go. To investment, some of it goes to like my normal everyday running. Then I have something called miscellaneous fund. So every single month, a certain percentage goes in there. I don't do anything with the money, it just sits there.
Me, I usually would just shed tears because a debit in the first place is heartbreaking. Then a debit I did not plan for. I just shed tears.
Recite the letters of the alphabet without mentioning the letters found in gomoney. Let's go. Fast.
Wait now. Count me down.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
A, B, C,
yes, no.
D.
She's not messing up my game.
A, B, C, D, F, H, I, J, K, L. and let's do that just back to back.
Oh, my money!
Do I have to drink the whole thing or just a sip?
You have to down it.
I'll give you the 1K.
Thank you.
Do you use GoMoney, and why or why not?
Yes, I use gomoney. I like gomoney because it categorizes my expenses, so I can sort of have an idea of what I spent all my money on, and then based on that I can then make like certain decisions to sort of redirect my expenses.
Yeah, I just want to say GoMoney has made me a liar, because when I did my assessment, every time I have a debit and they ask what category, I'm like food. So now I started lying.
And when you hear the word money or finances, what feeling comes to your mind?
It's mixed for me. So it can come with some anxiety if the money is supposed to come out of my account, because I live in Nigeria.
No.
Chances are it's mostly debits than credits. What are some smart ways to save money?
First of all, never leave your money as cash in the bank. Your money should work for you, and that your money is making money that is also spread around different risk levels so that you can make the most amount of money from your money.
Okay. Avoid leaving your house too much. Oh, they saw your video. Oh, it's trending, it's popping. Before you know it, you have done thanks for coming. There's a lot of debit alerts.
Madam, find me something.
It's debit alerts left, right, and center. For me, it works. I stay in my house.
Okay.
Yes. Second one, I recently discovered this word. It's called black tax.
Cap it.
Draw a line, cap it. No, if it's every month, you know a certain amount you're going to put towards that.
Okay.
Anything else? There's a reason I don't have kids. Why am I paying for your kids? I'm avoiding the expenses. Like, if I'm avoiding a certain cost in my life and you're making me pay for yours, did you know that you can create a physical card on the GoMoney app and have it delivered to your home?
Yes! Thank you, gomoney, for having us.